Come on. Are you coming in? Are you coming? Come on. Okay, come say hi to YouTube and then you can stop disturbing me. Say hello. Hi, everybody. So this is going to be all signs. Who is thinking about you? I'm not going to be able to do an all signs just for 1 week. Next week I won't be here, so I will not be doing one. But yeah, we're going to do this one. Hopefully that will get you guys through. And yeah, it's general as always. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, or you can book a private reading with me through my website, which is linked down below in the description box. However, I will be gone until February, so I will not have any availability until then. Yeah, that's it for announcements. So let's get into it. Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome in. We're going to start with our Aries collective. See who is thinking about you, why they're thinking about you, how they see you, the energy between you guys, their feelings, and their intentions and future actions and outcomes. So for my Aries collective, who is currently thinking about Aries, please? Who's currently thinking about Aries? Who is thinking about my Aries? We're going to clarify. Oh, damn, Aries. You got someone from your past here who's wanting to come back around. Someone from your past is wanting to communicate with you. We're going to clarify everything as we go. Oh, damn. Somebody's trying to decide if they want to come in and make an offer to you, Aries. Okay. This could be someone also that you have history with. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone from your past that's like coming back. It doesn't have to be reconciliation energy. It could be, but it's just showing up as an energy from the past or somebody that you know already. Somebody who seems to want to communicate with you very quickly. There could be an expression of feelings coming in, expression of emotion coming in. Aries, let's see what the overall energy is between you and this person. The Page of Cups, okay? So with the Page of Cups here, Aries, this could be indicating that there's somebody that you are currently in a talking stage with, or someone that you are, there's like messages coming back and forth, like flirting messages. I see a lot of communication. This is definitely somebody that you're in communication with currently, who's thinking about you. Someone has very fond thoughts or memories of you as well, Aries. Somebody could be thinking about, the last time that you guys saw each other. There's something about the last time that you guys saw each other here, or a conversation that you had. Somebody may be wanting to continue a conversation, or there's like something about a conversation that they want to continue, or a conversation that they want to have with you. But I definitely feel like this is a mutual energy, Aries, of like constant flirting going back and forth between you and this person. So it's definitely not a no contact situation. It's for sure somebody that you're in contact with. So let's see how you see this person. You see them as the King of Cups. Ooh, Aries. Okay, we have to have a good start with these readings today. So with the King of Cups, you definitely are seeing this person is someone who knows how to communicate with their emotions. Someone who knows how to speak how they feel. Okay, I feel like it's not an unspoken thing here, Aries, between you and this person. Like you are quite aware that you two are quite aware that you like each other, that there is an emotional connection. You're quite aware that there's a chemistry here. How do they see you? Okay, they see you as the Strength card. So maybe Aries, with this energy, I feel like somebody could be feeling like, they're more expressive than you are, that maybe you're holding back a little. Maybe you have a little bit more self-control when it comes to this connection. But they also see you as someone, Aries, who, I don't know if you like work out a lot or you go to the gym, or it's this energy of you being someone who's overcome a lot in your life, okay? They definitely are seeing you as someone who's strong and confident, but you're not like showing off. You're not a show off. You're very humble about it. There's also something about your body or like your hair that this person really likes, okay? You both may really like cats as well. How do you feel, Aries? The Seven of Swords. There's a reason, there's some sort of reason why you may not fully trust the situation yet. Okay, I know you like this person. We're definitely going to have to pull a clarifier on that, but there's something you don't fully trust about the situation that could be why you're a little bit held back here. How do they feel? Maybe it's because this person is so expressive, Aries. They're so expressive with you. You may be wondering, am I getting love bombed? Are they for real? Is this the real deal, or is this the universe playing tricks on me again? This person really likes you, Aries. They actually really do like you. They feel this strong connection with you, and you're like this person's everything. Even if it's been a short period of time, Aries, this person, like, you bring so much joy and happiness into their life. They also have like a very strong desire towards you with the Strength card. What is their true intention towards Aries? Oh, the Magician and the Empress. All right, Aries, I don't see that this person is love bombing you, to be honest. They hold you in very high regard. They literally feel like they manifested you, this person, okay? And they're wanting to come in and take a risk on you. This could be someone, Aries, who's been wanting you for a while. This could be someone who's been watching you for a while, someone who's been wanting to come in and take a chance on you, take a risk and tell you how they feel, and they have. And I feel like the feelings between you and this person are mutual. They're growing. And this person, they really adore you. They really do adore the shit out of you, Aries. Let's see what their next action is. So you're very inspiring to this person, Aries. There's also something about the way you carry yourself, the way that you dress, the way that your presence, you know, especially for my feminines out there, the way that you hold your presence. We have the Sun card for their next action. So there's some sort of clarity coming in. Again, I feel like this person, this is a really good reading, Aries. The only thing that I'm concerned about here is why your energy is in the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles for the outcome. So I see, you know, and like I said, reciprocating energy and like a lot of giving and receiving energy here with you and this person. I feel like, you know, whatever you're stressing about, or this energy of you not necessarily trusting them, I do feel like you're going to start to let your guard down a little bit this week. We have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, Aries, which is telling me that you and this person are extremely aligned at this time. Tell me more about this. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles clarifying their overall energy towards you. This person's very focused on you, Aries. Focused. Like I said, when you talk to this person, I feel like they're very present. They're the type of person that's like making and maintaining eye contact with you. Like, they're really listening when you talk to them. They're really engaged in the conversation. They're not, you know, on their phone. They're not wandering, like their eyes are not wandering other places. Like, they're very engaged in the conversation. And I feel like there's just like, they really enjoy talking to you. Tell me about the Page of Cups for the overall energy towards you. The Hermit. You both, oh my God, what am I saying? You both may be the type to be a little bit shy at times. You both may be a little bit introverted or kind of like loners, but you're the type of loners that when you find someone that you really like to spend time with, or that you really like to talk to, you know, you kind of retreat with that person. I don't necessarily see that you're like withdrawing from each other with this Hermit energy. I do feel like you're both really contemplating and evaluating the energy between you. But, you know, you could be dealing with a Virgo. We have strong Leo here as well. Gemini, Taurus, Libra. But I definitely am seeing that this is the energy of two also very spiritual people. Tell me about the King of Cups in how you see them. This person is your peace, Aries. They make you feel calm, okay? They make you feel calm. But you also could be seeing them as someone who's recently moving on from another situation or who hasn't fully moved on from another situation. Again, you are seeing this person as someone who, they seem like the real deal. But there's this little voice in you that's feeling like you don't know if you fully trust the situation yet. Tell me about the Strength card. We have the Knight of Wands here. So somebody's very interested, Aries, in exploring this connection with you. However, they feel like you may be a little bit inconsistent in your communication. This person is like, they're going to be blowing up your phone this week, Aries, if they're not already. This is someone who's like very curious about you, really wants to explore the connection between you. And they also just like have a lot of desire for you as well. I mean, I definitely see that there's a lot of sexual energy between you, but there's also a lot of emotion here. So I don't see this person as someone who's just trying to love bomb you to get something out of you. It genuinely feels like someone who really wants to get to know you, mind, body, and soul, Aries. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. The World card wanted to come out, Aries, so you could be wondering if this is another cycle that you're going through. For some of you guys, you may be continuing to attract the same types of partners and you're like, I don't want to go through this cycle again. Like, I really hope, because I see you being hopeful. I see you trying to have a positive outlook, trying to be optimistic toward this, but there's this little voice in the back of your head that has you, yeah, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands. You're very protective of your emotions when it comes to this person. But I definitely see that, like, you feel good around them. Like, they make you feel good, okay? Like, this is the type of person that when you spend time with them, like, you feel lighter after, you feel good, you feel energized, okay? It honestly feels, there's, like, a lot of Leo energy here, by the way. For some of you, definitely dealing with a Leo or someone with strong Leo placements. But it feels good to connect with this person. Then you just got that little voice in the back of your head. Tell me more about that. Yeah, your guard is up a little bit still here, Aries. Your boundaries are up. And I just see you, overall, I just see you trying to use discernment in this connection. You're not trying to fall for anybody too quickly here, which as you should. Tell me about the Ten of Cups and their feelings. The Six of Pentacles. So yeah, this person, you got their attention, Aries. I'm telling you, you got this person's 100% undivided attention. They only have eyes for you at this time, okay? And they're really enjoying the time that you guys exchange together. I also feel like, Aries, this is someone who's very generous. This is someone who's very generous with their time, generous with their attention, their money. Like, this is someone who possibly gift giving is their love language, or like quality time could be their love language as well. Either way, they're just very generous with their time here, with their attention. Tell me about their intention. We have the Four of Wands, clarifying the Empress and the Magician. Damn, someone's trying to manifest a commitment with you here, Aries. They're serious about this, okay? I don't even see anything in here. I hope this reading, gives some of you peace of mind about these trust issues. Some of you guys have some trust issues here from past connections. And I definitely see that that's making you have strong boundaries and be very guarded here with that Queen of Swords. What's their next action with the Sun? The Page of Pentacles. Expect an offer coming in from somebody here. So some of you guys, what I see is you're like stressed that somebody is not serious. You're thinking that they maybe are just trying to love bomb you and you're not 100% sure that this is going anywhere. But with the Sun here in their next actions and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're coming in with a solid offer for you. And that's going to give you the clarity that you need to know that this person actually does want something to go somewhere with you. That someone actually does want a commitment. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles for the outcome. Again, very generous energy here. We do have the Four of Swords as well. I feel like you're going to be able to relax after this, okay? Tell me more about that Four of Swords. I still see a little bit of overthinking going on here with you guys, but like overall, it's looking really good. Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are going to have physical intimacy with someone for the first time with that Ace of Wands here. I feel like it's going to be a good time. Someone's going to wear you out this weekend, Aries, or this week. So that's what I got. We have, like I said, heavy Leo energy. There's some Libra, Virgo, okay, Gemini, Taurus as well. Guys, also the timestamps will be in the comments section below the video. This person's hidden truth for Aries. They know that they crossed the line with you. Somebody could be moving too fast or feel like they're moving too fast, Aries. Okay. You came closer than anyone. Alrighty, next up is going to be Taurus. Damn, that was a long-ass reading. Okay. Maybe I'll try to give you guys a bit of a longer video today since I'm not going to be around for a week. I'm coming back on like Thursday, the 29th, so I should be able to do your reading on Saturday. All right, Taurus. The person, who's Taurus, who's thinking about Taurus right now? Oh, somebody in a relationship. Taurus, somebody who's in a relationship. Third party. Okay, damn. So somebody may be, you know, mentally cheating on their partner, Taurus, okay? Because I see that there's somebody who's in a commitment here, someone who's in a relationship, but they are showing up as a Seven of Swords energy, which is like this sneaking around. So some of you guys could actually be dealing with somebody who's in a connection here, or somebody in a connection is thinking about you. What's the overall energy between you and this person, Taurus? The World card. So Taurus, I feel like this is somebody that you may have wrapped up a cycle with. However, they clearly feel like there's unfinished business between you with this Seven of Swords. Someone has not gotten over you. It's like they've moved on. Physically, they've moved on, but mentally, they have not moved on from you here. How do you see this person, Taurus? You may not be in communication with this person right now. Ace of Swords in reverse. I also feel like you see them as a liar. You see them as someone who doesn't fully tell the truth. Maybe this was somebody that you were involved with at some point, and then you found out that there was a third party. You're not involved with this person anymore for some of you. Okay, how do they see you? They want to talk. Someone is very excited by the thought of you, Taurus. They want to reconcile. There's somebody here that wants to reconcile with you. You may have very strong boundaries up. You might have ghosted this person as well, Taurus. How do you feel? The Emperor. You're taking your power back, or you've already taken your power back from this situation. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. How do they feel? They're hung up on you, Taurus. Somebody here is really hung up on you. They're stuck on this, like, they're thinking about conversations that you guys have had. They're very stuck on the thought of you. They're very focused on you. I feel like you are not really focused on this person. You got a lot going on in your life, Taurus. You're focused on the responsibilities that you have, your obligations and things. And I feel like you essentially have tried to, or you're in the process of, like I said, taking your power back from someone, but somebody here has not been able to let you go. What is their intention? We have the Devil. I don't like that. Somebody's kind of obsessed with you, Taurus. They're not done with you, but it's coming. See, this is like, I don't like this because it's coming from a place of like, well, I don't care what Taurus wants. I'm not done with Taurus. What's their next action? The Empress. Let me see what the outcome is. I feel like somebody here is going to try to do something to get you back. But the thing is, Taurus, it's like they're trying to match your energy, but it's coming from a false place, right? Because in your energy here, we have the Emperor. So they're trying to show up as the Empress, male or female, you know, roles may be reversed. But it's like somebody's trying to show up as your divine counterpart here to get you back. But I don't see that they're wanting to, you know, step away from their current relationship. Like they still are wanting things to remain a secret or remain hidden between you, which is what I don't like here. We have the High Priestess as the outcome. So there's still like, you know, there's secrets here. There's manipulation going on with the Devil. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that this person's playing games. All right, let's see. The Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. Look at this. The Moon, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Are you kidding me right now? Somebody's really in their head about you. I feel like they're plotting and scheming here, Taurus. They're trying to figure out how to get you back. But it's not in an honest way. It's in a way where they're trying to create an illusion here. Again, with the Devil, they're showing up as their intentions, wanting to control the situation through illusions, through manipulation, and through embodying your divine counterpart here. It's like, again, you're the Emperor. They're trying to show up as the Empress. I'm not going to take all of those, but I don't like this energy. Okay, tell me about the World card. The energy between you is Temperance. So I see healing between you. However, I feel like this person wants to heal with you, whereas the difference is you're trying to heal on your own. You're trying to heal from this connection. They want to mend the connection with you. Tell me about the Ace of Swords in reverse for how you see them. You're very attracted to this person, Taurus. Like physically, you're attracted to them. This may be why you needed to cut off communication with them. Again, with the Queen of Wands here, I also feel like, you know, this is the other woman energy. This could be her trying to essentially, sorry, I don't mean to say her or them. Maybe it is a her for some of you. But this could be this person trying to put you in a third party situation. I mean, you do see this person as someone who's very attractive, very seductive, perhaps. Also like somebody who is very creative and talented and they know how to get attention. Like this person, they know how to play the game here, Taurus. They know how to mess with you. The thing is, they may have messed with you in the past. I just feel like they're not able to like mess with you now. You know what they're trying to do. You've taken your power back. You've conquered this. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Just one card, please. The World in reverse. So again, they feel like they have unfinished business with you. The energy between you, it was like this was a lesson. This cycle was a lesson for you guys. But with this person, they're like, again, they're like, no, I'm not done with Taurus. But I don't like this energy they're coming with because it's like they're not necessarily caring if you think that you're done. They just know that they're not done with you. There's strong fixed sign energy here for you guys. Tell me about the Emperor in your feelings. Tell me about Taurus's feelings with the Emperor, please. You've successfully taken your power back from someone. This is why they're so bitter right now, Taurus. Some of you guys may have done a cord cutting, okay? I'm seeing that there was a strong attachment here. And you've detached successfully. They have not. They have not successfully detached. Tell me about the Hanged Man in their feelings, please. They feel like they're stuck in their relationship. Someone feels stuck in a relationship. They feel like they're unable to escape from it. I don't know why I'm getting the word escape, but it's like someone feels like they're unable to walk away from something. They feel stuck. They feel tied up in a relationship, in a marriage possibly. For some of you guys, this person could have children and they just feel like they're stuck in the connection. They're not able to leave, or they have some sort of, you know, contract with somebody here. Tell me, why is the Devil in their intentions? The Ace of Cups, but it came out in reverse. They're very attached to you still, okay? They're emotionally attached to you. But it's not, it's like, again, because the Ace of Cups is in reverse here, it's feeling to me like this person doesn't really have the emotional capacity to pour into you. It's like they don't want this because, like, the reason that they want it is malicious. It's not because it's like they truly want to be with you. It's because they feel like they lost something, you know? They feel like they lost the fight. They lost the game. They lost the war here. And they're not willing to let you go. They're not willing to let something go here. Like, they're like wanting to win at all costs. It's like more like an ego thing. It's like they wanting to prove something to themselves. That they can still get you back if they want. But they're not really planning on trying to pour anything into this. Tell me about the Empress for their next action. This is where I see them really like showing up. Yeah, they're working really hard to try to like, okay, well, if I show up like this way for Taurus and I show up as everything they want, okay, Taurus is the Emperor. If I show up as the Empress, like someone's really willing to do what it takes to get you back, but it's not like the real work that they're doing on themselves. It's more like, okay, you know, I remember Taurus saying that they were attracted to blonde hair, so I'm going to dye my hair blonde. I remember Taurus saying that they were attracted to people that dress a certain way, so I'm going to start dressing this way. I remember Taurus, like someone's trying to get your attention by showing up as everything that they think that you want. Tell me about the High Priestess for the outcome. We have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. I don't see you falling for it. I definitely don't see you falling for it. I actually feel like you're going to see through this person's game right away, Taurus. You're going to cut them off. We have Aries energy, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I know I did the hidden truth for Aries, you guys, but I'm actually just going to do the hidden truth at the end for everyone. So let's just do that. So I feel like it doesn't make sense for me to pull it for each sign and then do it at the end for all the signs. Okay, fine. I'll just do it. It takes 2 seconds. This person's hidden truth. They feel you leaving them behind. They lost themselves for a little while. Next up is Gemini. I'm just going to get some water, you guys. Thank you all for hitting the like button. All right, let me get your timestamp. All right, for my Gemini collective, who's currently thinking about or focused on Gemini, please? possibly a Cancer. We have the Chariot in reverse here. Someone who feels stuck at a crossroads. Someone who feels like the connection between you and them is not moving or not going anywhere. Okay, they feel stuck. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place here. What is the overall energy between you and this person? The Nine of Wands. I feel like you both have some boundaries up here. You both have your walls up. Whoever this person is. Feels like the connection is like stagnant with you and somebody right now, Gemini. How do you see this person? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well with the Nine of Wands. You're seeing someone as being defensive or very guarded. This person that is thinking about you. There's somebody who, yeah, there's like a strong, it's like the connection's not moving because there's very strong boundaries in place. Or there's like this stubbornness between you and this person. How do they see you? The King of Cups in reverse. Somebody thinks that you are being emotionally immature. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, someone sees you as being emotionally manipulative, Gemini. Someone may be thinking that you're playing with their emotions. Strong water energy here. How do you feel, Gemini, about this person? The Ten of Swords. What the fuck is going on here? There could be an ending, an upcoming ending between you and somebody right now because I see like a whole lot of problems here. Somebody doesn't trust you emotionally. Okay, they see you as being emotionally manipulative or that you're not handling a situation with care, that you're not handling their feelings with care. And this is creating like a burden, like a boundary. There could be like conflict energy as well with the Nine of Wands. This is like fighting, right? Fighting, people having their guard up, right? You're seeing them as being very defensive or having like their guard up. And both of you have the walls up. So I see some like resentment here. Resentment being created between you and someone. How do they feel? They're really upset. Wow, you and someone are not having a good time here. Someone's really anxious. Someone clearly is having issues trusting the connection or having issues trusting you, and it's stalling this connection. It's like making it so that things are not really moving forward. Like it's like you two are having trouble moving forward with something. On your end, you're feeling like you're on the verge of ending things here. Okay, on their end, they're just like overthinking and they're really upset and they're trying to figure out like what the heck is going on. Someone's like constantly in their head about this, overthinking. They're really stressed out. What's their intention towards you, Gemini? To continue to overthink. Someone may retreat or pull back their energy a little bit. There's a lot of swords here as well. So someone's really in their head. They're overwhelmed. They don't know what to do. What's their next action? Oy. The Knight of Swords. They're in attack mode. They may do something impulsive. Somebody wants to talk about the past, Gemini. Somebody may bring up an argument from the past, okay? I feel like there's some sort of unresolved issue between you regarding the past, like something that you guys keep arguing about or something that's like never fully concluded here. I feel like they're going into attack mode, Gemini. Like someone's really angry. It's like their stress, their anxiety, their energy being overwhelmed is turning into anger. What's the outcome, please? The Temperance card. I see you two trying to heal. We also have the Death card here. So for some of you guys, I feel like, you know, there's this back and forth energy. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is telling me that you guys are really going back and forth on whether to try to heal something or to let it go. So with Temperance and the Death card being in the outcome, this could be you guys letting something go and then healing from it. Or you trying to heal from something and then realizing that you actually need to release it. It's like something is not being healed here. Some issue keeps getting brought up over and over. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. So I do see that this, you know, this person is really interested in having a stable connection with you. They could be a little younger, Gemini. It feels like, you know, the connection is just not moving. Despite the interest that you both have in each other, the connection is not moving. Something's keeping it stuck. Something's keeping it stagnant. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. Why do you guys both have this boundary up? I feel like you're dealing with two stubborn-ass people here. We have Justice, okay? The connection's out of balance between you. The energy is out of balance. I feel like, again, there's like a conversation that keeps happening here, Gemini, that just is not getting solved. And it's causing you to start to have more resentment towards each other or have like more boundaries up. I feel like you're both trying to be like honest and you're like trying to work this out, but it's just not working out. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please, in your, how you see them. The Six of Swords. So I see that, you know, you're seeing this person as someone who you may want to move forward from, Gemini. I'm seeing that all in your side of things, is wanting to end something and just move on. Or you just want to move on from whatever the conflict is between you. It may not necessarily mean that you want to move on from this person, but you just want to move on from the conflict. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse, please. Why do they think that you're emotionally manipulative? The Fool. Somebody feels like you're not thinking about the consequences of a situation. Someone thinks you're not necessarily, someone thinks that, or they see you as being dumb. Like, not that you're dumb, you're actually probably not dumb, but sorry I said it that way. It's just like someone's like, God, Gemini, like you're either dumb or you're like really naive in this situation, or like they think that you're just not taking the consequences of something seriously. But they could also be seeing it is that you think they see you as manipulating them. So they think that you think they're dumb. This is a strange read, okay? Tell me about your feelings, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Swords. I feel like you are checked out emotionally from this, Gemini. I mean, we have all this swords on your end too. There's swords everywhere in the reading, but I feel like you're emotionally checked out, you know? You're kind of like emotionally detached from this person at this time. There's this part of you that wants to just end it, just cut this person off altogether. But again, we have this Two of Pentacles as the overall theme of the reading, so it's like a lot of going back and forth. Going back and forth, you two going back and forth, and then the actual like you going back and forth in your mind. Tell me about their feelings with the Nine of Swords. You know, they're disappointed in a situation. They're upset. They're upset, Gemini. They feel like the situation is hopeless. They feel like the situation's not going to work out, and they're having a lot of stress and anxiety about how things are going to move forward between you. Because they're like, this situation, like, it's not working out, and they feel really disappointed by you. Again, someone here feels like you may not be considering their feelings. Tell me about their intention with the Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody may be retreating or putting distance between you. We also have the Hermit here, so I feel like someone could be emotionally and mentally withdrawn, and you're like emotionally checked out, mentally checked out. Like these are two people that are not solving something. Tell me about their next action. Because it looks like they want to fight about something. That Knight of Swords. They're going to maybe say or do or bring up something impulsively again from the past is what I'm getting. Bringing up something from the past. Their next action, Five of Pentacles. There could be an argument and then a period of silence between you and someone. They're like really not happy. Tell me about the Death and the Temperance. The World. I feel like for some of you guys, this is like an end of a cycle. Something's wrapping up. It's getting too heavy. We have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Something's getting too heavy for both of you to carry. So that's what I got. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius is here as well. This person's hidden truth, please. What do they want to say to Gemini that they can't say? They miss seeing you. Somebody's burying themselves in their work to forget you. Alrighty, Cancer is gonna be next. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button already, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, please. Where are we at for the timestamp? Also, if you do enjoy the content and you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, you guys. My birthday's coming up. Let's make it a little birthday present to me to help me hit 10K. My birthday's February 5th. I would really love to hit 10K before then. Alrighty. Cancer. Who's thinking about Cancer, please? Who is currently thinking about Cancer? Ooh, Ace of Wands. Possibly a fire sign. Somebody who's very attracted to you, Cancer. Somebody could be having very sexual thoughts about you. Someone has a strong desire for you as well. This could be somebody new with this Ace of Wands energy. This could be like a new person who's very attracted to you. What is the overall energy between you and this person, Cancer? We have the Queen of Cups, okay? So there's mutual feelings here. There's mutual attraction. How do you see them? You see them as the Four of Pentacles. You know somebody's likes you a lot. You know somebody's very held on to you. But you also may see them as someone who's a little bit stubborn here at times. You two have a soft spot for each other, Cancer. How do they see you? Five of Wands and the Temperance card. You and this person fight and make up a lot, okay? They could also see you as someone who has a lot of competition for their attention, okay? They know you're somebody who's very attractive to other people, and they feel like they have to fight for you. They also see you as someone who's very patient. You could also be like very creative or artistic, connected to spirit in some way. Someone could see you as like a literal blessing in their life, Cancer. I feel like you two are very, like I said, you have a soft spot for each other, but you're like very emotionally connected here. There could be something about the water that's significant for both of you. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. How do you feel, Cancer? Eight of Pentacles. You may work with this person. Some of you guys are like really wanting to put the effort into this connection. How do they feel? You're trying to look at this connection too from like a realistic perspective here. Damn. The Devil and the Six of Cups. Okay, Cancer, somebody is kind of obsessed with you. Yeah, this person could have like possible unhealthy attachment style or an unhealthy attachment towards you. They feel a strong connection with you, Cancer. Somebody, like I said, somebody feels like you're a literal blessing in their life. Like there's like, this is a divine connection. Like you could possibly be their soulmate. Like they kind of obsessively are thinking about you here, but it's almost bordering it being a little bit toxic. What's their intention, please? They're very anxious and scared that things are not going to work out. I see, Cancer, that somebody here may... Let me see what their next action is before I say anything. The Lovers. They really like you, but they're like so scared that something's not going to work out. So it's like they're holding on very tightly to you. Almost, again, it's almost showing up as this level of obsession. So it's like they're holding on too tight in fear of losing you. But what they don't realize, Cancer, is that, you know, when you hold something too tight, that's kind of when you lose it a lot of the time. What's the outcome? The Knight of Swords. Okay. I feel like there could be an argument or an intense, emotionally charged conversation coming up between you and someone. We have the Nine of Swords as the overall energy for the reading, which is a lot of anxiety showing up here between you and someone. Cancer, I feel like, you know, you're all good on your end. You're just like, okay, like I like you. Let's just see where it goes. But somebody's getting like extremely anxious here. It's like they're always bringing up an issue. It feels like they're just like, okay, well, like, what about this? And this is happening and you're doing this and you said that. What does this mean? What about this person you were talking to? Like everything with this person turns into a damn argument. And I don't feel like they're wanting to argue or fight. They're just extremely obsessed with you and slightly like insecure. Yeah, they're very attracted to you as well. Someone's like constantly fantasizing about you, Cancer. Like there's a hell of a lot of this energy of them being in fantasy land. But then I also, again, with this Seven of Cups, it's like this is the type of person that's creating all kinds of scenarios in their mind. They don't necessarily see the truth of the situation. They're letting their emotions kind of run the show right now. They don't know if they're seeing or feeling the situation correctly. Someone could be like caught up in the illusion of things. Someone could be, you know, kind of romanticizing things too much. I feel like, Cancer, you're looking at and approaching the situation with a lot of practicality, whereas this person, they're just that their emotions are running the show. They're all over the place. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Temperance again. I feel like you're trying to be very patient with this person and they see that you are. You know, they may have even told you, Cancer, that they are a little bit crazy. And you're like, that's okay. I can deal with that. I feel like you're someone who's very calm. But that's like kind of what's triggering them a little bit. They're like, how are you always so calm, Cancer? You and this person are opposites in many ways. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles for how you see them. You know that they're holding on to you very tightly. the Knight of Cups. They're a very emotional person. They're also like a hopeless romantic here. Yeah, somebody's a bit overboard with their emotions. All right, could be dealing with a Gemini, Capricorn, or a Sagittarius. Everything's a freaking argument with this person, though. Everything's turning into conflict with them. And again, they're seeing you as having a lot of patience with them. They might have told you, Cancer, like I said, they might have been like, Cancer, I'm a difficult person, or I'm a complicated person, or I overthink stuff. I overfeel. I have really bad anxiety. And you're constantly trying to reassure this person, but no matter how much reassurance you give them, it feels like it's never enough. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for your feelings. The Five of Cups. We got that in their intentions. You feel like no matter how much effort you put into this connection, Cancer, you're always disappointed, or that they're never happy. You know, it feels like they're never happy no matter what you do, no matter how much reassurance you give them, no matter how much you try to work with this person. Tell me about their feelings, please. The Six of Cups and the Devil. Damn, this person's a hot mess, Cancer. They're just like in their head. Again, I feel like this person not loves to, but they have a tendency to create like a mountain out of a molehill. You know, this is the type of person who overthinks everything and creates all these scenarios, and then they don't know what's real, they don't know what's not, and they're just causing themselves a whole lot of unnecessary worry and stress here. They're kind of the reason why this relationship is not moving forward. Or not that it's not moving forward, but it's like, yeah. So what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is someone's realizing how much stress they're putting on the relationship. I'm seeing that they're going to try to keep some of these concerns to themselves, but it's going to build up a lot of emotional turmoil within them to try to keep all of this in, because again, their next actions are the Lovers, so I feel like they're trying so hard to be the person that they want to be for you. They feel like they've shown too much, and they're like, okay, Cancer is gonna like get sick of my shit and probably leave me if I keep doing this. So what I'm seeing is their intention is they're trying to hold something in. They're trying to hold in their grief, their sadness, their worries, their fears. But it's it's gonna explode with the Knight of Swords and the outcome here. I feel like, you know, they're gonna try to hold it in. You might think that things are improving for a little bit, and then eventually this person is just gonna snap. Tell me about the Lovers. So they're trying to bring the connection into alignment, but the problem is that they're not aligned with themselves when they do this, right? They're trying to be in alignment with you more than in alignment with their own energy. So it's like they see self-abandoning going on here for this person. Tell me about the outcome. Queen of Wands. I see you guys both having an attitude, catching an attitude with each other. I don't know, Cancer. I mean, I don't see anything ending here. I don't see it going anywhere either. It just looks like a really stressful dynamic. We have Pisces here, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini. Hidden truth for my Cancers. They wonder if you're happy without them. They know that they crossed the line with you. All right, Leo's going to be next. Just give me like a quick minute here. Take a drink, you guys. Bernadette, hello. Thank you. I'm standing so I can see the chat right now. So if you guys want to say anything, now is the time. I'm just standing and stretching my legs for a minute. Alrighty, Leo's going to be up next. All right, who's thinking about Leo? Either somebody who is betraying you or someone who has betrayed you, or somebody who is trying to sabotage something in your life. Somebody acts innocent, Leo. Somebody's acting innocent here, but with the Seven of Swords tells me there's some sort of deceptive behavior going on. What's the overall energy between you and this person? Disappointment, the Five of Cups. Damn, we were off to a good start with Aries. What happened? Hopefully these readings are going to turn around soon. There's an energy of you and someone possibly missing each other or feeling disappointed in the way a situation is turning out. There's some sort of regrets here. For some of you guys, someone may have betrayed you in some way or lied to you and they're feeling regretful of it. How do you see this person, Leo, as the Queen of Swords? You see someone is acting cold and detached. So someone did you dirty, Leo. Somebody did you dirty and they're acting cold towards you. You're feeling like somebody's turning their back on you. Somebody's turning their back on the connection. How do they see you? Okay, that's too many. I'm not taking all of them. How do they see you? As the King of Cups. They like you. They see you as being very mature in this situation. Or that you're trying to be mature in the situation. Okay. Your feelings, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be recently single, Leo. So yeah, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. Some of you guys could be recently single here. How do they feel? Confused. They feel confused. They also feeling restricted. This reading is like confusing me already, Leo. Because you guys are seeing the situation two different ways. You also may be feeling like you just need your space from someone right now. So you're seeing someone is acting kind of cold towards you. You're both like feeling disappointed in the way that things are. I mean, how they see you is the King of Cups. They think you're handling it well. On the outside, you look like you're handling something well. Okay, what's their intention? To stay silent. Somebody's staying silent here. This feels like a situation where you guys are in separation right now. You and someone are in separation from each other. So this is no contact for my Leos. All right. What's their next action? To put a boundary up here between you and them. So they are withdrawing. There's some sort of deceptive energy going on here. Well, they're going to have to definitely clarify these. What's the outcome? Because I am lost. Like, what the heck is going on here, Leo? The 10 of Cups. Well, Leo, you and this person might end up working this out. Right now, I don't see that really being the case. The only thing is, it's like the 10 of Cups showing up as the outcome is so freaking confusing to me right now. Because like everything else in the reading is essentially saying that you guys are in a period of separation or a period of silence due to some deception. The 10 of Cups could be, like, if it was the 9 of Cups, I would say, okay, you're both on your own, just trying to do your own thing and be happy. But because it's the 10 of Cups, it's like, it speaks of, like, domestic happiness or, like, partnership, happiness in a family, happiness in a partnership. So whoever this person is, again, who has deceived you or lied to you in some way, they are missing you. They're also regretting what they've done. They feel bad. Somebody feels bad about it, Leo. Tell me about this 5 of Cups energy between you. What is the 5 of Cups between Leo and this person? The Fool. You may have rushed into something. Somebody may have done something without thinking about the consequences here, Leo. Somebody didn't think about the consequences of their actions. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why do you see them as the Queen of Swords? You feel like they're hiding something. So for some of you, you may not even know that this person has deceived you. For others of you, you know, but you feel like there's more to the story. You feel like there's more going on than meets the eye here. You feel like they're keeping something from you. They're hiding something. Again, is showing up as like somebody who is kind of acting sort of cold towards you. Tell me about how they see you as the King of Cups, because this is where I started getting confused here. The Queen of Swords. So they see you as actually withholding your emotions from them. What is this? You guys are in a hot mess right now, Leo. You're withholding, you're both seeing each other as like emotionally detached and withholding. Although you see them as withholding information and they see you as withholding emotion and affection. Tell me about your feelings. The Hanged Man. You feel stuck. You're feeling stuck, like something can't move forward. Okay. Again, I also see you trying to like detach. Some of you are trying to detach after an ending, or some of you guys, there's an ending coming up here, but you're still kind of hung up on someone. So you guys are really hung up on like the way a situation turned out between you and someone. Again, there's this energy of like being really disappointed in someone. And you guys are both showing up as being disappointed by each other. Tell me about their feelings, the 8 of Swords. Okay, everybody's withholding everything. It's just like you're withholding emotion, you're withholding information, your guys are withholding physical contact, withholding intimacy. Someone's in their head and they're not able to like feel connected to you physically at this point, or feel connected to you emotionally. Somebody may have cheated here, Leo. Again, whether you know it or not, I see this energy of perhaps like deception, and it's like physical cheating here, or like it doesn't have to be. Somebody doesn't feel like having physical contact. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles for their intention. Their intention is to go silent on you. They're not feeling very positive about this connection at this time. I feel like someone's not giving you the clarity that you need here. I don't really feel like I'm connecting with your reading today, Leo, but, you know, their next action is the Eight of Swords. That, again, they're putting a wall up here. I feel like they may be restricting your access to them. But I find it funny that they're doing all this when, you know, they're the one showing up as the one that's deceptive. They're the one showing up as a liar. And then now they're like playing the victim. Tell me about the Ten of Cups for the outcome. This is like, this just confused the hell. The outcome is the Seven of Swords. Oh my God, you guys. What the fuck is this reading? The moon is on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see what was on the bottom of the deck here. Things are on hold in this connection, Leo. There's too much illusion, confusion. There's too much misunderstanding. Okay. Things are out of alignment. I don't like this energy. You know, if you have to be confused all the time, that's the answer that you need right there. If there's lack of clarity, which there seems to be with the sun in reverse here, there's a lack of clarity. And I feel like someone's intentionally not giving you clarity. Again, I mean, they're showing, like, you see them as the high priestess. So you see them as withholding some sort of information from you. So for some of you guys, you don't have any evidence or proof that this person has deceived you or cheated or lied to you in some way. But you got a feeling, right? So you're like, well, if you're going to withhold something from me, I'm going to withhold something from you. Like, it's kind of petty behavior, if you ask me. But whatever this person is doing that you've accused them of, they're going to do it again. Because the outcome here is possible, like you guys making up, but them continuing to engage in the behavior that got you guys in this mess in the first place. So that's what I have. We have your energy, Leo. We have Pisces, strong Pisces here, Gemini. Well, damn, you guys. Somebody wants you to know that they love you unconditionally and becoming a better person. I mean, I doubt that they're becoming a better person. This might be the things that they tell you. I doubt they're becoming a better person if they're continuing to engage in deceptive behavior towards you. Next up is Virgo. Who's currently thinking about Virgo, please? Who is currently thinking of my Virgo collective? Who's currently thinking about Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Somebody either who you are in a commitment with or somebody else who's in a commitment, Virgo, or somebody who wants to be in a commitment with you, okay? It's the overall energy between you. The Hanged Man, something is feeling stuck between you and someone, something maybe not moving forward. How do you see them? How will you know who this person is? The Death card. Something might be ending between you and someone. The Ace of Swords. There could be a conversation coming up about an ending here, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. How do they see you? Someone could be telling you they're ending a commitment elsewhere. How do they see you? Someone doesn't see you clearly right now. Someone's confused about the situation. Could be dealing with a Cancer. How do you feel, Virgo? Someone has a lot of fears when it comes to this connection as well. There's a lot of uncertainty. They're not sure about you. Your feelings, we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys are ending a commitment here. I feel like there's like this, you're starting to feel emotionally detached. You're wanting to tell someone the truth. You're wanting to speak your truth here. Someone could be going through a divorce here. How do they feel? They're moving on. I think something's coming to an end here. There could be a mutual discussion about something coming to an end because the connection's not going anywhere. It's not moving forward. Okay, in their intentions, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Let me see their actions. The Hierophant. Someone's very stubborn and rigid in their point of view. Someone's not very open-minded here. They're not recognizing what you need, or there's like a lack of recognition for what the other person needs in a relationship. Okay, roles can be reversed, you guys. What's the outcome here between you and someone? Walking away. Eight of Cups. The Hermit wanted to come out as well. I'm going to put her on the bottom of the deck. All right, Virgo. So it looks like there could be a divorce or a commitment ending here or something. Let's see what that Four of Wands is about. Let's clarify these bad boys. So this is, give me a second, you guys. Someone could be tired of giving to a situation. Someone may be feeling like the energy's not being reciprocated. We have Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, and Virgo. All right, tell me about the Hanged Man, please. This, oh, shit. Hold on, you guys. What the fuck? Okay, tell me about the Hanged Man. One card. The Devil. The connection's stuck. It's not moving in a positive direction here with the Devil card. It feels like you and someone are bringing out the worst in each other, to be honest, Virgo. It's like you both like each other. You both wanted to give to this connection, but you're realizing that, you know, it's not going anywhere. You're both bringing out the worst in each other. You're both trying too hard to control the other one. They're very rigid and stubborn. You're both, instead of, you know, just supporting each other, I feel like this connection is showing up as more about control, like having control. And it's causing issues here. So how you view them is the Death and the Ace of Swords. I feel like either they're coming in with a conversation to end things or you're having a conversation. Yeah, there's an ending here, Virgo. Tell me about the Moon, please. Why do they see you as the Moon? Someone is not seeing the situation, not seeing you clearly. But it's also like in their intentions with the Six of Wands, it's like they refuse to acknowledge or recognize something in you. They're not giving you the recognition you deserve, or they're not recognizing your success. They're not recognizing your dreams. They're not recognizing your goals here. They, you know, you could be going after something, Virgo, and someone here is like, well, you're not going to make it. Or that's a stupid idea. That's a stupid dream. Like, you're not going to be successful. Like, there's definitely an energy of like someone not recognizing you. You're not feeling seen or heard or understood by this person. Tell me about the Moon, please. The Queen of Swords. They see you as being... This is like... What is going on with everybody this week? I feel like there's lots of endings. You know what? Actually, all these endings and breakups make sense because We're coming up to that very last shedding period of the snake year. So there's actually going to be a lot of breakups between now and Valentine's Day. And that's going to be not fun for everybody, but whatever is not meant to stay in your life is leaving. So the pressure is on, Virgo. The pressure is on in all these relationships that are not working. They're going to be breaking apart, fading away. And I feel like, you know, somebody is not seeing you clearly. They're seeing you as cold and detached, but you're not actually. Well, you are. I guess you are. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So they are seeing you clearly, but the only reason you're showing up that way is because, you know, this person was not recognizing something in you or not giving you the validation or the encouragement you need somewhere. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. In your feelings, we have the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like you are cutting somebody off here. And actually, when you do this, Virgo, I feel like something else is happening for you. With the Wheel of Fortune showing up, it's like when you take the action to end something, something destined is coming into your life here. That could be another relationship. It could be another opportunity, or it could just be you finding that other areas in your life that feel stagnant start moving forward. Tell me about the Six of Swords for this person's feelings. They're trying to decide whether they should move on or not. We have the Lovers here. So this person does care about you, Virgo. They, you know, they would almost go as far as say that they love you. But the Lovers is also a choice card. So somebody could be trying to decide if it's worth continuing with this or if they should just move on. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. Someone has said some very mean or harsh things to you, or something that really offended you or hurt you, Virgo. And the thing is, with this being in their intention, is telling me that they kind of meant it. Tell me about the Hierophant. Their next action is to get clarity on what they really want. Someone may want to try one more time here. But I see someone walking away. Someone could be walking away towards another option. That's what I got, Virgo. I don't know. I was having a hard time with this reading today. We got your energy here. We have Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, strong Taurus, strong Scorpio. Pisces is here as well. What's this person's hidden truth, please? They know they were a distraction from your pain. They're so attracted to you. Okay, Libra. For my Libra. Oh, Libra, by the way, I did your February monthly reading. I did them all ahead of time because I want to post them on time when I'm away. You guys are going to love your love reading for February. I think it was like one of the best readings I think I've ever done. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be posting it in the last week of January. All right. Who's thinking about you, Libra? A Virgo. A Virgo. Someone who has withdrawn from you, or someone that you possibly have withdrawn from. There's someone here who's very shy. I'm getting innocent. Seven of Cups. The energy between you guys is a lot of confusion. Both, I feel like, you know, the person who's thinking about you, there may be silence between you. This Five of Pentacles also wanted to come out. So this may be someone that you're not speaking to currently, Libra. This may be someone you're in no contact with. Now, I see you both really overthinking this situation. about one another, but both of you are acting withdrawn and neither of you are really coming forward to, you know, give clarity on the situation. So I see there's like a lot of confusion here with the Seven of Cups. Both of you are kind of like creating all these scenarios in your mind about what the other one is thinking. And I see two people that are too shy to come forward and reach out to one another. How do you see them? The Ace of Cups. You like this person. Somebody may have confessed their feelings to you, Libra, and then has pulled back their energy. Okay, how do they see you? How do they see you, Libra? The Ace of Pentacles. The Strength card wanted to come out as well. This is something new, Libra. This feels like, you know, you two kind of like offered something to each other, but now there's this like awkward silence between you. Or there's this like awkward kind of energy of you've expressed yourself, or they expressed themselves, because you see them as the Ace of Cups, so they may have expressed themselves. You may have proposed. Okay, so I see what's going on here, Libra, is somebody maybe expressed their emotions to you. Then maybe you brought up the conversation about commitment. Now this person is withdrawn. And because you decided, Libra, I feel like you kind of decided that you wanted to give them space. You're like, okay, they expressed themselves. Now they withdrew. Let me just give them space. But you giving them space actually is causing them to overthink, and vice versa. Now you're overthinking. Now you're both overthinking. How do you feel? You feel like you're trying to stay confident in this situation. You're trying to keep your head above water. You could also be like watching or spying on this person. Watching tarot is a form of spying, Libra, to try to find out what's going on here. Okay. How do they feel? The Empress, they really do like you. You're like really positive that this is going to work out, but then there's also this energy of like the longer you guys go without talking, you're both getting in your head about it, again creating scenarios. What's their intention towards you? The Queen of Cups. They do want to express their emotions more. They actually really like you, Libra. This person adores the shit out of you. They may think you're too good for them, for some of you. Someone may feel like you're out of their league or you're too good for them. What's their next action? To continue to overthink things. They're remaining retreated right now. Let's see what the outcome is. They're staying, like they're in this energy of being retreated, kind of overthinking. For some of you guys are like, damn, should I have like confessed my feelings to Libra? Although the thing is, I feel like you responded really positively to this person. I think they're getting a little bit spooked that they revealed this to you. What? The Three of Swords. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This person is going back and forth. You two are both going back and forth. Well, is it this or is it this? Is what I'm getting here. All right, let's clarify. Tell me about this person. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, or a Virgo here. Yeah, somebody, they felt inspired in the moment to say something or to take action towards you. And then upon reflection, Libra, they're wondering if that was the right thing to do. Somebody just may have said something in the spur of the moment. You know how sometimes you're just feeling something in the moment, and then after you're like, do I really feel that way? Or should I have said that? Like, again, I feel like I don't think they regret what they said. I think they're just like, they're stressing about something. They're stressing about everything they said to you. Okay, I feel like they think they said too much here. They've scared themselves. They're starting to overthink. Tell me about the Seven of Cups energy between you. You're both trying to get a hold of yourselves. You're both trying to keep it together, but you're both actually kind of confused. And again, I feel like the more space you guys give each other, the more confused you're getting. Because it's like both of you are kind of expecting the other person to say something. Someone thinks that they scared you away by telling you how they feel. You think that you scared them away by trying to, you know, offer something with more stability. Maybe for some of you guys, someone just wanted to tell you how they feel, but they weren't quite ready to step into a full-blown commitment with you, Libra. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. So you see them at, okay, so you may be seeing them as a little bit immature. You're definitely very intrigued by this person. Like they've definitely sparked your curiosity now, especially with that emotional confession that they came out with. And for some of you guys, if they didn't, they may be about to. Tell me about why they see you as the Two of Pentacles. Why, the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card. You know what, Libra? This person really does like you. But for some reason, when you proposed a commitment, or maybe like for some of you guys, you know, they confessed their feelings and that was you assuming that that meant you guys were exclusive. And so something you said or did after, or you changed your behavior or changed the way you were acting, and now they're like, damn, Libra assumes we're in a relationship. And they didn't like that. It spooked them out. But the thing is, your person who's for you would not be scared of that. And if someone really did feel the way that they said they felt about you in that moment, that shouldn't scare them away. But also, I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like this person just said something in the spur of the moment, and maybe they didn't, but they did though. They see you as the Empress, or their feelings for you are the Empress. They really like you. I'm having a hard time making sense of your reading today, Libra, but hopefully it makes sense for someone. Somebody here, I strongly do feel like someone may feel like you're out of their league. And so they may have spoke too soon. And now they're regretting it because they're like, damn, Libra has really, you know, maybe you had a conversation about what you expect a relationship to be like. This person confessed their feelings, and then you're like, okay, well, this is what I expect in a relationship. And now they're seeing you as possibly having too high standards. Okay, so someone may not be willing to, or may not be able to give you what you need in a relationship, is what I'm getting here. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Jesus, hold on. The deck fell on the floor. Tell me about your feelings, the Six of Wands. You're trying to stay pretty confident that things are going to work out here. You're trying to remain stable and grounded. I don't feel like you're overly stressing about this, Libra. But again, you are showing up as heavily with commitment on your mind. And I feel like maybe you had certain expectations from a commitment that you have stated to this person. And that's what spooked them. It's like they don't, like I said, they don't know if they're able to, you know, like fill the demand here that you have. Let's see what the clarifier for the Empress is. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to detach from their feelings now. Someone's really trying to think logically, Libra, about if they can give you everything that you want. So it's not you. It's not that they don't like you. I think what happened here is somebody doesn't know if they can live up to your expectations. You feel like, damn, Libra's got some really high fucking expectations. I don't think I can live up to those. Tell me about their intention. They can give you emotionally what you need, but they can't give you what you need on other levels. So here's the thing is, you know, they're trying to come back into balance at this time. I do feel like they want to tell you the truth about something. This person may not be financially stable, Libra. They're unable to speak their truth at this time, though. They're still overthinking it. Tell me about the Four of Swords. They're waiting. They're waiting until they feel calmer. They're waiting until they're not as overwhelmed. But with this Three of Swords energy, Libra, I feel like, you know, they're going to tell you that they can't provide for you what you need. Again, some of you guys may have high expectations in terms of like, you want someone to be a certain level in their life. You want someone to have a certain level of financial stability or stability. And this person is going to tell you that they can't provide that. You know, maybe you didn't even tell them directly, Libra, but this could be like the energy of you saying, okay, well, I'm saving up for a home. Now we can buy a home together. Like maybe you talked about marriage, you talked about kids, you talked about your dreams, your goals, the assets you want to buy. And this person is like, damn, Libra's like way ahead of me in life. Like how am I supposed to keep up with this? I don't even, you know, you talked about your dream home that you're saving up for and how you're like, oh, well, now we can buy it together, right? Or that you talked about how many kids you want to have, Libra. With the Empress here, so you could be talking about the children you want to have, or you know, being a parent. And this person's like, well, damn, I don't think I can afford to support a family. I don't think I can afford to have kids. Like that's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's not that they don't like you. It's just they feel like they can't actually live up to your expectations in life, or like provide you with the lifestyle you want, or the comfort you want, or something like that. Okay. So I have your energy here, Libra. We have Gemini, we have Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Virgo. Their hidden truth. I hid who I really am from you. Okay, so maybe this person wasn't fully honest with you about who they are. You didn't see my tears. Okay, we have I can't do this on the bottom of the deck. All right, Scorpio's going to be next. I'm going to grab a drink, you guys. All right, Scorpio. Who's thinking about Scorpio, please? The Hermit again. Somebody who's withdrawn from you. Okay, let me shuffle these a little better. A Virgo, possibly. Okay, let's see what the energy is between you and this person. The Two of Swords. Somebody, you guys are avoiding each other. And you're avoiding something. You two are both avoiding each other. So there's somebody who's withdrawn from you, who's thinking about you. You could also be avoiding this person, Scorpio, but they're thinking about you. They're reflecting on the situation between you. They're contemplating. Okay, how do you see this person? How will you know who they are? You see them as the, sorry, there's like these stupid little things from my plants flying around. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You see this person as someone who lacks financial stability, Scorpio, or is not grounded. There could be someone here who's pulling back because they're focusing on their health. Someone could be having health problems, Scorpio. How do they see you? Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone you're not communicating with. Should have just made this a no contact all signs reading, because that's the vibes I'm getting for most of the collective. All right, so you've withdrawn an offer from this person, Scorpio. Let's see. Hold on. What the fuck happened here? Communication has stopped. Why? Someone could be giving to another situation. Again, there's a lot of energy here indicating that someone could be focused on their health, or like someone's, maybe both of you are focused on your health right now. Maybe you guys are sick. I don't really see that as being the case here, but I'm just seeing that like communication has stopped. You guys have stopped giving attention to each other. How do you feel? You're burdened by this. Some of you guys could be sick, Scorpio. How do they feel? They don't want to be distant from you anymore. Someone is withdrawn, but they don't want to stay that way forever. They may have had to temporarily withdraw from you for some reason. Again, someone could be reevaluating the situation here with the Hermit. Someone thinks you're not interested anymore. Someone thinks you lost interest in them, Scorpio. What's their intention towards you? The King of Cups. They're wanting to make amends here. What's their next action? Somebody could want to tell you how they feel as well, Scorpio. They're curious. Someone's going to message you. This person's going to reach out to you. They don't want the silence to be a thing between you. You and this person have some sort of unfinished business according to the outcome here. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about this person, the Hermit. Could be dealing with a fixed sign as well. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. We also have Virgo. Judgment wanted to flip over. Someone could be having a wake-up call about you. Upon some sort of contemplation here, Scorpio, someone's deciding that they want to reach out to you. Someone's deciding they want to start the communication again between you. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Why are you two avoiding each other? The Moon and the Seven of Cups is there. It's this energy of confusion between you. The Devil. What the fuck is this, Scorpio? Some of you guys could be avoiding a difficult conversation or an awkward conversation. Okay, but I feel like this person's going to open up the door here. Someone may want to apologize to you about something, Scorpio. Some of you guys may have had like a conversation that didn't go so well, and you guys have just been avoiding each other since then. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for how you see them. Sorry, you guys. Let me just grab some water. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles for how you see them. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's been like no closure. It's like there was a weird, difficult or awkward conversation that maybe didn't turn out so well. And then you guys started avoiding each other, but you have no closure on the situation. You're not sure if it's over. You're wondering if this is over or not. I don't think it's over, Scorpio. I feel like there's unfinished business between you, and this person just needed some space. Maybe the conversation was about needing space. They think you're losing interest. Okay, they see you as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles. They know they have to get grounded here. Something made them feel unstable or ungrounded, but they know that they have to get grounded again. They see you as being focused on work or money. You may have told this person you needed some space, that you need to focus on your health or your work or your money. I feel like they could be just giving you that space, or maybe they said they needed space. Or you both had a conversation about needing space, but then the space just like became too much space. And I don't know, Scorpio, I'm having a hard time connecting with your read today. Tell me about the Ten of Wands for your feelings. You're having a hard time trying to remain positive about this. I feel like you're really weighed down by your emotions right now. And you don't know how you feel at this time, but whatever you're feeling, it's really heavy. You're searching for some sort of clarity from this person. Now, with Scorpio, I feel like you're going to get the clarity because they want to come in and speak to you about something. Looks like they want to talk about their emotions. They want to confess something to you emotionally, or they want to tell you something. Tell me about the Three of Wands, please, in their feelings. The Three of Wands in reverse is telling me that they're done waiting. They're done waiting. They want to reach out to you. They want to bridge the gap between you. They feel heartbroken. So there could have been like an ending between you and someone, but they're making an attempt or a final attempt here to try to start things with you again. Okay. And their intentions clarified. We have, yeah, the Temperance card, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups wanted to come out as well, which is telling me someone wants to mend the situation. Someone wants to make amends with you. Tell me about this Page of Wands, please. They don't know how you're going to respond, but they feel like it's worth the risk that they have to take. They want to hear directly from you so they can stop making up scenarios in their mind. The World in reverse, the Empress. You know, some of you guys are going to give this another chance. Others of you, I see this being just the end here. But somebody's going to tell you how they feel. I feel like maybe they never, you know, because if you look in the beginning of this whole reading, there's not a single cup here. There's no emotions being exchanged. There's very practical, grounded conversations being exchanged between you. There was some sort of conversation about finances or money as well, or about health or family. But there was no emotion here. The emotion's coming. All the cups and the emotional energy is at the end of the reading here. It's in their intentions and their actions. So I do feel like someone is going to come through and express something to you. They may have felt like your connection didn't have a lot of emotion in it, but now they're wanting to come out and they're like, okay, well, if anything's going to happen here, like, I think I need to really express how I feel to Scorpio, because that's the only way I'll know if this is going to go anywhere. We have Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo. Fixed signs as well. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Their hidden truth. They feel like you broke their heart, Scorpio. They want you to know that they love you, but there's also this feeling like they feel like they know they're not the one for you. Okay, for some of you on the bottom of the deck, the timing wasn't right for us. So for some of you guys, could be like that you two are just out of alignment in terms of the timing, okay? I'm going to like go run and use the bathroom really quickly. I will be right back. YouTube, say hi, YouTube. Okay, you guys, let me get your timestamp for Sagittarius. My cat showing you her butt like they always do. All right, Sagittarius, who's thinking about you? Hello, my sweet. Who's thinking about Sagittarius right now, please? Okay, bye. A Pisces, possibly. 1 second, guys. Okay, here, go. Go, 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 go. Take your tail with you. Take your tail. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. We have a Pisces, possibly, or someone who's feeling stuck in a situation. Someone's hung up on you, Sagittarius. What's the overall energy between you and this person? They're watching you. You're watching each other. You're spying on each other. How do you see them? How will you know who they are? Oh, that is like a lot going on there. How do you see this person? Is acting aloof, cool, detached. Someone may have stopped contact with you. This could be a no contact. What is with all the no contact situations today? This could be a no contact energy. Someone's feeling stuck, but they're hung up on you. They're acting cool towards you, but they're watching you. They're not communicating, but they're spying on you. How do they see you? As the Four of Swords, you're also retreating. Lots of swords energy here, so you could also be dealing with an air sign. Someone knows that they've gotten in your head, Sagittarius. Someone knows that you're overthinking the situation between you and them. How do you feel? Someone also could be seeing you as that something you did has overwhelmed them. What happened here with the Tower and your feelings? The Seven of Pentacles. So there was some sort of upheaval or something kind of exploded between you and this person. There could have been an argument. You guys haven't spoken since then. Feels like you're waiting for them to say something. You're waiting for them to possibly apologize to you. I feel like you're unwilling to budge on the situation, but neither are they. You're definitely, excuse me, Sagittarius, you're definitely overthinking. How do you feel? Sorry, how do they feel? They feel the Ten of Swords. Someone feels betrayed by you, Sagittarius. Could be cross-watcher reading. You can always reverse the roles here, guys, but you know, somebody here could be feeling as if the energy between you guys is coming to an end, but they're still hung up on you. I'm confused about what the heck happened here with the Tower. You could just be feeling like suddenly this person switched up on you. Suddenly they've pulled away, is what I'm getting. Why did they suddenly pull away? What happened? Someone suddenly wanted to stop giving to the connection. Someone wasn't pouring into the connection emotionally. Tell me more. Communication and emotion just stopped here. Someone wants to be single. Someone may have just abruptly told you, Sagittarius, that they want to be single. I feel like you're disappointed in this. Somebody just switched up out of nowhere. I don't know the reason why they did, but they've suddenly decided that they don't want to communicate. They don't want to give to the situation emotionally anymore. What's their intention? The Judgment card. They're hoping to have some sort of breakthrough here. For some of you guys, this person is going to come back around. I don't know what, like, for some reason, they have, like, walked away, but they're still hung up on you. What's their next action? So somebody's trying to have a lot of self-control here, Sagittarius, and the thing is, they're wanting to not reach out to you, but I don't think, like, I think they're going to end up reaching out to you here. What's the outcome? Yeah, they're coming out of their silence. Okay. Somebody pulled away, but it looks like they're going to realize that they actually really want to come back to you. Again, somebody could be like feeling like you've betrayed them in some way, or feeling like they're like the relationship is too difficult. But then in your absence, Sagittarius, this person's realizing they actually want to be with you. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Why are they held back here? They're obsessively watching you, Sagittarius. Somebody is, like, I'm not saying you are, but somebody feels like you're toxic, Sag. Somebody feels like you're toxic or that you're controlling. Tell me about this Page of Swords, please, for the energy between you guys. You're both watching each other obsessively. So either you're both watching readings on each other, or you're both obsessively, like, after there was an ending here, but it's like you both want to know what's going on with each other. So I see like this obsessive watching. Like none of you are saying anything. Both of you are just watching each other. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why do you see them as the Queen of Swords? The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's, like I said, somebody went cold on you, but they're coming back around, and it looks like they want to offer you a commitment. It looks like they want to offer you something stable. Or for some of you guys, they did offer you something stable. Both of you really want to talk to each other. I still don't really understand what happened here, but I guess that's not really important. Tell me how they see you. Why do they see you as the Four of Swords? Okay, for some of you guys, what I'm seeing here is that you like overthink stuff a lot, Sagittarius, or you like stress. Like they just felt like you were stressing them out too much. Okay, you guys could have a trauma bond as well. There could be like a heavy trauma bond here, or like an unhealthy attachment towards one another. Tell me about your feelings. Why the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles? Suddenly this person is retreated and pulled back. Yeah, they've switched up on you. They've changed. Wheel of Fortune. Well, they're about to switch up and change again. This person seems to be showing up as very unpredictable, Sagittarius. So it's like you can never really predict their next move. I also feel like you're just leaving it up to fate at this time. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of the games. If they want to come back, they can come back, but I'm not going to chase them. For some of you guys, maybe you chased this person in the past. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. They're watching you and they're feeling really drawn to you, Sagittarius. This is someone who wanted to end things with you. Someone who they're just like, they're like, I'm done with Sagittarius. But then they're not really done because they're literally obsessively watching you. And they're watching you and they're admiring you. And they're missing your attention. They're missing your little attitude. They're missing your little fiery attitude here, Sagittarius. They're missing the physical contact with you. They're missing the sex with you. Tell me about the Judgment card for their intentions. They're coming back, Sag. They're coming back. This person's having some sort of realization or wake-up call about you. Whatever the heck happened here, it sounds like it needed to happen for this person to have some sort of wake-up call. But I do feel like this situation could be an unhealthy dynamic, Sagittarius. I feel like there could be a trauma bond here. okay? Someone can't move on from you. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They want another chance, Sag. They're coming out of this period of silence with the High Priestess. And there's your Hierophant again. They're coming out of the silence and they want to commit to you. They've been in their head about this the whole time. So whatever, I don't know. Again, this feels like a little bit of a toxic dynamic to me, Sagittarius. It does feel like someone who may be in the habit of like making up, breaking up, you know, a very chaotic filled connection. We have Taurus here, Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. Strong Scorpio, strong Sag, strong Pisces. The hidden truth, please. They hide behind material things. Somebody, you know, they want you to know, Sagittarius, that they have trust for you, okay? Or they trusted you. Maybe they're realizing that they have a hard time trusting people. All right, Capricorn's going to be next. I'm going to grab more water. It's very dry in here. Sorry, guys. All right. You get Capricorn's timestamp. Who is currently thinking about Capricorn, please? Happy birthday to my Capricorns out there. Who's currently thinking about Capricorn? Possibly an Aries. We got the Emperor here. Okay. Somebody's very focused on you. Somebody's got this kind of determination when it comes to you, Capricorn. What's the overall energy between you and this person? The Hierophant. So this is either somebody that you two view as commitment material, or this is someone you could be in a commitment with, Capricorn, or you two are viewing each other as commitment material here. Somebody's like going to stop at nothing to make something work between you. How do you see this person? Someone's really determined to make this connection work. You see them as the Five of Pentacles. So there's like an energy of you being disappointed in something here. How do they see you? They think you're losing interest. I think you're losing interest, Capricorn. How do you feel about this person? The Fool. Okay, so you see them as being disappointed, but you feel really good about this. You feel really good about this. You feel like there's like okay, you two are like on two different fucking wavelengths here. You're both seeing each other as commitment material. You're wondering if they're still interested. You feel like you want to shoot your shot, Capricorn. But the thing is, this person is showing up as like very determined, very focused on you. They're wanting to make something happen here. I feel like they're pretty confident that something's going to work out. You see them as disappointed, but maybe you're not seeing them clearly. How do they feel? The Seven of Swords. They don't know if they trust the situation. What's their intention? Another confusing read. Surprise, surprise. Their intention is the Magician. They really want to make something happen between you. They don't trust the situation, but they're determined to make something happen. What's their next action here? They're not moving on. Somebody, like I said, okay, so this could be someone you got history with, Capricorn. Let's see what the outcome is, but somebody's refusing to move on from you. We have the Three of Swords. Well, the Two of Swords in reverse. I mean, what am I saying? Oh my God, you guys. All right, this is like a very odd reading. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is like the overall energy is you two don't see each other clearly. There's a lack of alignment here. You two do not see each other clearly. So someone's determined and very focused on you. This could be a commitment, Capricorn. Tell me about the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Gemini, or a Taurus. There could have been an ending already here, Capricorn, or there's about to be an ending, but somebody does not want to let you go. They're not willing to let you go here. There could have been some betrayal in this situation. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm looking at it from a different perspective here. In your feelings, you may be feeling like you're free of something. Because the Fool is like the freedom, the liberation, like you being free to move in a new direction. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. So there's this energy, Capricorn, of like this struggle, power struggle between like commitment and wanting to explore. And this is in both of your energies. So it's like, you know, these are two people who perhaps want, like maybe one of you wants the commitment more than the other person. Maybe one of you wants the, you know, maybe you, because with your feelings, the Fool, maybe one of you wants the freedom to explore other connections here. This person's like really determined to not let you go. Tell me about the Five of Cups here for how you see them as being disappointed in you. Okay. There could have been a third party here, Capricorn. We have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You still like this person. I feel like you're still into them, but they're upset by something. You see them as being upset. But I also feel like, you know, for some of you guys, the reason why you're wanting to explore something else here is there's something missing in this connection. So you got wandering eyes, Capricorn. You're telling me here that you have got wandering eyes. You're wanting to explore another connection here. Or you're wanting to just go out and explore and have this kind of freedom. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles in reverse for how they see you. They see you as being no longer interested. There's a lot of sexual energy here with all these wands too. So I strongly feel like with this, they think that you might be interested in someone else, or they're seeing you as being interested in someone else. For some of you guys, they may think that you want to go off and sleep with someone else, okay? Or they think there's like a sexual attraction to another person here. Tell me about the Fool for your feelings. Why do you feel the Fool? Got it. Okay. Some of you are been trying to end things with somebody here. I feel like you've been trying to end a connection, but someone doesn't want to let you go. And then there's this energy of you guys like successfully being able to put an end to something this week. Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Swords for their feelings. They're not trusting this connection at all. Yeah, they're heavily focused on you. They feel like you're being cruel or mean in some way. You may, okay, so again, Capricorn, you may have to be a little bit harsh with this person to end things, because I feel like when you try to end it, in a nice way, or you try to like beat around the bush, they don't get it and they keep trying to convince you to stay. And I feel like you're getting a little bit tired of the way things are going here. And then after you think about it, you're like, damn, how did they convince me to stay again? Like, I really just want to leave this connection. They're very focused on you, and they're like I said, they're very determined to make something happen between you. Tell me about the Magician, please. Yeah, they don't want to move on. They're refusing to move on from you, Capricorn. Someone, like, their next action is to not move on. They may do something drastic. I mean, you might break up with this person and then they're blowing up your phone, Capricorn, showing up at your house. Like, the next thing you know, you got a stalker on your hands. But with the Three of Swords being the outcome, I feel like, you know, look, this is like you breaking up with them and then ending up back in the commitment. What is going on with you guys? Capricorn, if you really want to leave this connection, you got to tell this person like it is. Because I feel like this energy is like someone who will not allow you to break up with them. Are you going to let someone tell you what to do, Capricorn? Someone won't let you break up with them. They are doing everything in their power to try to keep this working. We have Taurus here, Scorpio, strong Taurus energy. We got Aries, Gemini. They're like, nope, you're not leaving me that easily, Capricorn. You think you're going to get away from me? Like, you're dealing with a bit of a psychopath here. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you, and they don't know what comes next. I don't know. They seem a little batshit crazy to me, Capricorn. Next up is Aquarius. All my aquas. Aquarius collective. We almost in Aquarius season. Yeah. All right, who's thinking about Aquarius, please? Somebody got a crush on you. Page of Cups. Somebody likes you, Aquarius. This could be like an energy of a crush, energy of somebody who you have, you know, a very lighthearted connection with. For some of you guys, this can even be a friend thinking about you. Let's see. But we're trying to keep this to love reading. So what's the overall energy between you and this person? Somebody's liking you a little bit, Aquarius. Third party? No, I was like, damn, okay, are we going to get a good reading here? We have Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You could have someone in a relationship thinking about you, Aquarius. The energy between you is a little complicated here, I must say, okay? I feel like, you know, for some of you, there could be somebody here who... Sorry, you guys. I'm just like, there's someone here who could possibly, the reason why I say they're in another connection is because, first of all, the Three of Swords could represent third party. Secondly, the Seven of Swords represents someone, you know, or this feeling like you guys have to sneak around, or like something wrong is being done here. There's something like shady, something sneaky. So I don't know, Aquarius, you might be flirting with someone. Maybe you don't know they're in a relationship. Maybe someone's flirting with you who's in a connection. There's a little bit of this like deceit energy between you. You could both be in other connections. There's third party energy here. There's a lack of honesty between you. How do you see them, Aquarius? Are you seeing this person as being mentally conflicted over something? Okay, how do they see you? They're not... Aquarius, this person's like wondering if they're seeing you clearly. I feel like somebody could be making up scenarios in their head. Someone may be like romanticizing the situation about you, or wondering if they're romanticizing the situation about you. They may be unclear on where they stand with you. Okay, how do you feel, Aquarius? The Six of Wands. Okay. You're just out here living your life, being successful. Okay, Aquarius, I do feel like this person makes you feel recognized in some way. Like there's something about you feeling like understood or seen or recognized or validated by this person. How do they feel about you? The Nine of Wands, they feel like you've got a boundary up. They feel like you've got your walls up. Okay. They like you, though. I mean, the Page of Cups is here, so they definitely like you. What's their intention, please? That's too many. What is their intention towards Aquarius? We have the Page of Pentacles. They want to... There's a message coming in or an offer coming in from somebody. They're definitely interested in you, but there seems to be like a complicated dynamic here in this connection. What's their next action towards Aquarius? What's their next action, please? To hold on to you. Somebody's very stuck on you. And what's the outcome? The Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress here. All right, Aquarius. So I definitely see that somebody here is crushing on you. However, it feels like this energy of you two having to keep things under the radar, possibly due to a third party. One of you could be healing from something, okay? Both of you may have like trust issues, or like both of you could be healing from something. Both of you could be triggering each other's trust issues is what I'm getting as well. Okay, let's dive in. Why the Page of Cups, please? Why the Page of Cups for this person, who they are? The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody feels a strong connection towards you, Aquarius. They feel almost like a faded energy with the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Someone's feeling romantically inclined towards you. Tell me about this Three of Swords and Seven of Swords. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, there's someone else involved here, Aquarius. There's a Queen of Pentacles, possible earth sign or air sign involved here. Doesn't have to be those signs, but there's definitely third-party energy. But someone feels a strong connection towards you. Tell me about the Five of Swords. So you see them as mentally conflicted. You're also very attracted to this person, Aquarius. Like there's a strong physical pull towards you and this person. I also feel like you're aware, Aquarius, that there's something in this person's mind. It's almost like you can feel that they want to say something to you, or that they want to make a move on you, but they're not doing it. Okay, they're conflicted, right? Because, for some of you, this person could be in a relationship. So it's like, you're sensing that they want to make a move on you, but they're not doing it. They're not taking action. Tell me about this Seven of Cups, please. For how they see you. Why do they see you as the Seven of Cups? The Moon, the Six of Cups. Okay. They feel a strong soul tie with you. They want to know if you feel it too, Aquarius. Somebody feels, again, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. Like somebody's feeling a strong pull towards you, like a faded connection. Again, there's also this like really strong attraction, but like they're not aware if they're the only one that feels it, or if you feel it too. Like I feel like there's this strong attraction, this strong connection between you and someone here. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please, for your feelings. The Fool. you're trying to not get too deep or embedded into this energy right now, too entangled into this energy right now, Aquarius. You're definitely recognizing that there's a connection here, but you're just trying to take things one day at a time. You don't want to get all wrapped up in this complicated, this mess over here that's going on. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. For their feelings, we have the Six of Pentacles. So Aquarius, somebody really wants to give you more attention, or they like want more of your attention, but they're sensing that you have a guard up, or, you know, because they're possibly in a connection, they feeling like they need to keep their guard up. They feeling like they need to keep their boundaries intact here, at least until they're single, or they, you know, wrap this up. I feel like someone doesn't want to be sneaking around. Someone may be on the verge of ending a connection here, Aquarius. But I feel like they almost want to know where you and them stand before they do this. They're looking for signs from you. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. For their intention is they are trying to follow this call that they have, follow this pull. They feel this strong pull towards you. Somebody could be having a wake-up call this week about you, Aquarius. Somebody could be feeling, again, just this like pull towards you, and they're just feeling like they need to follow that feeling. They need to follow the calling that they feel towards you. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Their next action is the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. You're about to get clarity on this situation this week, or they may ask you things indirectly to try to see how you respond, to get clarity on how you feel. Someone really wants to know how you feel. They may actually just ask you directly. Tell me about the Two of Wands. For the outcome. I see them wanting to send you a message, but they're hesitating. Oh, there's some breakthrough this week, Aquarius. Somebody may send you a very shocking or surprising message, or they may just come out and say something. Something's getting exposed. Again, this person's feeling a strong calling or strong pull towards you. If they get this clarity from you, something is going to shift. There's a major shift or change. I mean, with this Wheel of Fortune and the Tower here, this is like a major shift taking place within this dynamic. With the Empress on the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, this person, they absolutely adore you. They may be a little slightly intimidated by you, though. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, and Cancer here. Libra as well with the Empress. This person's hidden truth towards Aquarius, please. They daydream about a life with you. They know that they crossed the line with you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces is going to be next. All right, we're going to do their sign and the hidden truth for all the signs after this as well, guys, if you want to stick around. Who's thinking about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Who's thinking about Pisces? Nine of Wands, possibly a Sagittarius. Someone very guarded here. Somebody may want to fight for the connection, Pisces. What's the energy between you and this person? Page of Cups. Okay, so you like each other. Yeah, there's an energy of you and someone having a bit of a crush on each other here, but I definitely see that this person's feeling a bit guarded at this time, Pisces. How do you see them? How will you know who they are? The World. It could be a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. This could be someone well-traveled, Pisces. This could be someone who has a completely different cultural background than you, or somebody who lives in another country. It could be a long-distance relationship, or this could be someone who grew up in a different country than you. This could also be someone who you feel like you have unfinished business with. How do they see you? We have the Two of Cups. Someone feels very aligned with you romantically, Pisces. They feel very drawn to you. They definitely got their guard up here for some reason, though. We'll clarify. How do you feel? Okay, that's too many. How does Pisces feel about this person? Temperance. You're trying to be patient with somebody. This could be a situation where you feel like you guys need to heal from something, or you feel like this person or this situation is healing for you. How do they feel about you, Pisces? They want a commitment with you. Damn, someone's really into you here. What's their intention? They feel really grounded and stable when you're around them. We have the Ace of Cups of their intention. If they haven't expressed their emotions already to you, Pisces, be ready. They're about to do that. They're getting ready to do it. They're getting ready to take action here. What is their next action other than expressing their emotions? The Emperor. Someone wants to take control of the situation, Pisces. Damn, they're coming in fast. What's the outcome? The Hanged Man. Okay. Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. So, Pisces, with this Hanged Man energy being the outcome, this is telling me that, you know, things are like somebody wants to take action, but then because they got these boundaries with this Nine of Wands, it's like they want to fight for this, but they feel stuck right now. They feel like the energy is kind of stuck at this time. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Why are they in this energy, please? We have Sagittarius here, Aries, Pisces, fixed signs. This could be someone from your past who wants another chance with you, but their guard is up because they don't know. You know, yeah, this is definitely someone you have unfinished business with, Pisces. This could also be saying that somebody is feeling a strong soulmate connection with you, or feeling a strong soul tie with this Six of Cups energy. This could be someone you have history with. Whether it's in this lifetime or a previous lifetime. Tell me about the Page of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. You and this person like crossed paths again, Pisces. So for some of you, it's like you crossed paths in this lifetime again, and you were meant to. For others of you, same thing, but from a different lifetime. It's like you've crossed paths. You feel like this energy of there being familiarity between you and this person, this strong connection. You're both just keeping it very light right now. Again, I can see that this person's very guarded. They don't know if you feel what they feel, Pisces, but you do. You do feel it. Tell me about the World. I feel like there's a reason why you and this person met. Okay. Something's happening very quickly. This person came into your life almost unexpectedly, or came back into your life unexpectedly. It's like someone left and came back. Again, that's not for all of you. Some of you guys, this person just suddenly came into your life. I feel like there's very karmic energy here. Remember, karmic doesn't always have to be a bad thing. It's just you and this person are meant to meet for some reason. Tell me about how they see you as the Two of Cups. They see you as someone they have strong alignment with, mentally and emotionally. Okay. So with this Pisces, it's like you guys are on the same page. Your ideas, your thoughts towards a lot of things are the same. Your feelings are clearly the same as well. Although I feel like, you know, you're both just trying to move slow. You definitely can both kind of see where this is going. This is interesting. You got one of the only good readings in the all signs, Pisces. So yay for Pisces. But somebody's got their eye on you here, Pisces. They're like, damn, you know, me and Pisces have a lot of the same thoughts, the same ideas, the same opinions on things. Like we really, you know, intellectually click, and we also really emotionally click here as well. This person feels like they can speak their truth in front of you, like they can be honest, they can be themselves around you. Tell me the temperance for their feelings. Your feelings, sorry. You're just trying to dip your toe in right now, Pisces. You don't want to rush into anything. I think because this feeling is so intense between you, you're both being very cautious, okay? We have the Fool here, Gemini energy showing up. You guys are just trying to take this day by day. We also have the Lovers here, more Gemini energy. We just trying to take it day by day. You're not trying to think too far ahead in the future, although I feel like you can't help it. Some of you guys may have actually had like visions of the future of you and this person being together, or dreams, or like premonitions or something. Why is their feelings the Four of Wands? They want your ass, Pisces. They want to be with you. The Emperor, yeah, and they're really wanting to take action on it. They've got to let their guard down first, though. Someone's, again, feeling like they're very focused on you. They're very determined, Pisces. They're like, Pisces is my person. I'm going to marry Pisces. Like, they already seem to know this in their mind that you and them are going to end up together. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Their intention is to express their feelings to you, Pisces. They're waiting to be in a very grounded and kind of calm energy in order to do that. Tell me about the Emperor. Their next action. Oh, they're coming in to start this cycle with you. Something new is beginning between you and someone here, Pisces. What is this Hanged Man about? What is this? The Ten of Wands. Why? Why? We had such a good reading. Ace of Wands. Okay. It's like someone needs to release the pressure or release the stress. So as soon as they get over this like nervousness they have to come towards you, I feel like there's going to be like the energy is going to feel lighter. It starts off feeling very light with this Page of Cups energy, right? But then there's all this pressure building up with this person because, and with you, and because you both feel it, but there's this like unspoken kind of tension here. So once the pressure builds up to a certain point, Pisces, this person's not going to be able to take it anymore. And here they come. They're going to make a move on you. And when they make a move on you, it releases the pressure because now you guys are both on the same page. Speaking of page, we have this Page of Swords here. You're both wanting to get to know each other more. I feel like as you get more comfortable with each other, you're going to be able to, you know, have this relationship bloom into something here, okay? But I feel like both you guys are right now currently watching each other. So that's what I've got. We have fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. The hidden truth for my Pisces collective. Just being near you is intoxicating. They feel you leaving them behind. All right, let's do their sign. Let me just give this deck a good shuffle. All right. Let me get your timestamp. Okay, so this is if you are dealing with the other sign. Also, guys, thank you so much for hitting that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, but you like the videos, hit that subscribe button, please. Consider a birthday present to me. My birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm trying to hit that 10K. Let's make it happen. All right. If you are dealing with an Aries, how does the Aries feel? We have the Hanged Man, the Death card. Someone's dragging on an ending here. There's an Aries that wants to end things, but they're just kind of like dragging it on. The Taurus, they're ignoring you, but they're watching you. The Gemini feels like you guys have unfinished business. I see a lot of communication coming in. The Cancer, they're feeling like if things don't move forward soon, they're just going to close themselves off to this energy. The Leo, they could be ignoring you for another commitment. The Virgo feels happy with you. They feel really happy, really calm with you. The Libra is missing you, so they're out on the rebound. The Scorpio is either ending a commitment with you or ending a commitment somewhere else. The Sagittarius, they like you, but they don't really know like how to read the situation. They don't know if they're reading your feelings properly. The Capricorn, they want to keep it strictly professional. The Aquarius, they feel overwhelmed, but they're having some sort of wake-up call. And the Pisces, they like you, but they're trying to keep a healthy distance. All right, and the Hidden Truth. Okay. So again, this is if you're dealing with the other signs, if you're dealing with an Aries. This is the Aries Hidden Truth. The Aries replays your conversations over and over. They don't know why something happened. So something happened between you and the Aries. They're trying to figure out why something happened, and they think if they go through all the conversations, they're going to figure it out. The Taurus would do it all again. They can't stop thinking about you. The Gemini can't be with you. They're not financially stable. The Cancer is recovering, needs security. The Leo won't let you down, but feels like you don't share the same values. The Virgo feels so drawn to you, knows you don't feel the same. The Libra, they want you. They have trouble with intimacy. The Virgo can't get enough of you. The Scorpio can't get enough of you, wonders how you feel. The Sagittarius hopes you can forgive them one day. Their life is not as together as it seems. The Capricorn wants to know if they still have a chance. It was their fault, but they blamed you. The Aquarius, you speak to them through music. They want to start over. And the Pisces, you don't know how hard it was for them to let you go. They saved your texts and messages. So that's what I got, you guys. I really hope you enjoy the messages today. Thank you to everybody who engages with this video. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.